The overall idea when we first started this 2 years ago was to put technology that is usable in every hand of the students to help prepare them for when they move on to college and beyond.
Technology is not going away, and there's a lot of school districts that have kind of shied away from a lot of technology in the classroom because it could be a distraction and whatnot, but Ridley decided to go the route of putting it in each student's hands because they're the ones that are going to be growing in the future. There's always the need to be able to document how students are progressing, and the tools that the technology provides us is to be able to actually measure how well a student is doing with, say, reading. We
wanted to use the product called eSpark. A student takes a pre-test that will level them in a particular area. A group of apps called a quest get pushed down to the iPad, and the student will work through those quests and the apps to improve on their reading skills. And once they've gone through and worked through that, they take another test at the end, and if they've achieved a certain proficiency on that test, then they will go ahead and the JSS will take those apps away and give them a new set of apps or a new quest to continue moving on.
And it's really great because I don't have to have my hands on each individual device to be controlling that. It's done through their system control, and I don't have to maintain that.
When we piloted eSpark last year, we had actual data to show the improvement of student reading levels.
When we first started our pilot, we had, I believe, 500 iPads that we were using, and we actually had no control over them once they were synced with iTunes. The following year, when we just did roll out the one-to-one, we begged for Jamf, and fortunately they provided that to us, and now we have the ability to pretty much manage all of the iPads at once. We can deploy core applications that we want them to have, and we can withdraw them now with the use of VPP. We just pull them right back when they no longer need them. So now if there is customized needs for a science or a math app, even as the schedule changes during the course of the year, we can distribute those apps and pull them back in order to maintain our license counts.
Really working with eSpark and Jamf has been very positive, and all of the engineers are working together with us and the teachers to try and make it successful for the students.
It affects the end user experience in that the students don't have to wait for the next quest. It's done as soon as they're done, they can move right on, and they don't have to wait for the administrator to be able to get around to actually putting it on there when they have the opportunity. It's done automatically, and it's a great tool.